Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Indianapolis Indians. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games.
So coming to the plate, Theo Jamison. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theo Jamison.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious.
Run it out,
They scored a bunch of runs last game.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. At the plate, Theo Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You could see that he caught too much of the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
So stepping in, Clint Frazier. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right. Stepping up now, Theo Jamison. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Anthony Santander is on deck. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Wow, that was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hitter, Anthony Santander.
Popped up. Wade is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ford Hanna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ford Hanna.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over.
Now batting, third
So
baseman.
it's a tight spot here.
Brandon
First and second, one man
Drury.
out, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch.
Next will be the designated hitter,
The batter,
Leury Garcia.
the designated
No hits
hitter,
in 2 trips to the
Leury
plate for him in the
Garcia.
ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jamison is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Theo Jamison. He'll lead things
Indians.
off as they look to
The
perhaps
center
build
fielder,
on an already
Theo
sizable lead.
Jamison.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. McCarthy has a play. 1 down.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Indians took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Archer wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Ray Nunez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. AAA baseball for you now on
And
the
now,
show as we present
your
coverage from the International League.
Indianapolis
Today it's the
Indians.
2nd of this 3-game series between the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Indianapolis Indians. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, coming on Kyle Gibson to pitch. 4-pitch mix. Not an overpowering guy, more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. Fastball 89 to 93, curveball, changeup, and slider.
Settling in now, Theo
Batting
Jamison. It was a
The
2-hit
center
effort
fielder,
for him, including a home
Theo
run in last night's game.
Jamison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the 1st here this afternoon. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Pulled toward right center field.
Go on.
Moving under it, Tuchman. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Digging in, Theo
Now
Jamison,
batting,
runner
center
in scoring
fielder,
position with 2 gone.
Theo Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Santander
breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Next will be Jose Osuna, and their runners at the corners now.
The first baseman, Jose Osuna.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Indianapolis is out in front, 3-0. Striding in once again, Mike Tauchman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tauchman.
High in the air out to center field. Jamison has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Theo Jamison, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Jamison.
First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Patrick McCarthy.
The shortstop, Patrick McCarthy.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jamison sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. Cuthbert ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the plate.
Standing in, Clint Frazier. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Ready with the 1-2. Here's a fly ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Below. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jeff Folio.
Pops this one up. Hines into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Scranton leads it. Into the box,
Now
Theo
batting.
Jamison. He'll look to
center
bounce
fielder,
back after striking
Theo
out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Zero.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Classic slider down and yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Marco Salgado claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Alvarado gets a 4-out save, his 4th of the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Indianapolis Indians. Harper Dorman will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Wilkerson. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Number 15.
1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Venner is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
At the plate, Theo Jamison. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Theo Jamison.
First delivery to him on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. We've played an inning. Standing in, Theo Jamison, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no run. Now batting, Theo Jamieson.
Now batting, center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Jamieson.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Right side hit hard.
Beat it out.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week,
Now
you're doing
batting,
things
the
right. He's
designated
keeping that
hitter,
front shoulder tucked,
Anthony.
staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Rio Ruiz to the plate now.
Batting, the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
Here now the 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Brooks moving in, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Standing in, Will Eubanks. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Will Eubanks.
Lifted in the air to center field. Jamieson on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now in the box, Theo Jamieson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third.
Slide.
The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Tides came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Hess notches his 3rd win of the year. Juan Valdez closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Indianapolis Indians. Chad Kuhl will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
At the plate, Steve Wilkerson. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Number 15.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Jamieson is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base.
Into the box now, Theo Jamieson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. The Tide's out in front, 2-0. Ready now, Theo Jamieson.
The center fielder, Theo Jamieson.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Smith is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well,
Digging in once again, Theo Jamieson.
Center fielder, Theo Jamieson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Ready on 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. Tides lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here now the 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ford Hannah.
The 1-2. All on the ground to first. Can this be 2? And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Indianapolis Indians used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Chris Stratton wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Richard Rodriguez records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. AAA baseball for you now on the show
now,
as we present
your
coverage from the International League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Norfolk Tides and the Indianapolis Indians. Chris Archer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high school.
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamison, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Jamison.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamison. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it one away. So coming to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He singled his last time up.
Dwight Smith Jr.
The 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Peralta ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Theo Jamison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Jamison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets him. Ready for another chance? Steve Wilkerson 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Tide's out in front, 2-1. Stepping in, Luis Carmona. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter. Luis Carmona.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jamison sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batting,
Dwight Smith Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted the other way to left center. Brooks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Theo Jamison. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Tides took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ty Block takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Chris Archer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Juan Valdez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.